yet initiating on this, but getting the pull in on a Minstrel was Connor J, and that'll open this point wide open for them. No, Connor J goes down. He had that biotic grenade on himself, and he couldn't get away in time to get some heals. I couldn't avoid dying long enough to get healed up, so they trade 1 for 1 so far, and they should get back to the point around similar times to each other. But AZK falling now to Michael, and that should open it up a bit more for them. Mezer is taking a lot of damage here, and he is quite hurt. Did get a good biotic and healed up right away to get himself in. Mezer getting that nano boost from Dahang as well. Now Baby Bay in the back should have free reign with this nano visor as well. There is that Reinhardt shield up, but he is pumping out damage at the moment. Kungarna looking as if though they are going to get this first point. You do have one still in there. It's Minstrel, but finished off pretty quickly here.
Kungarna burning less than 2 minutes.
And Mezer also with that Earth Shatter. I mean, there was really nothing around. No one there to really follow up on it, even if he hit a lot of people. And he didn't have much health himself, but here's going to be an Earth Shatter out of Remix, charging right into the wall. But AZK using that tack visor in the back there, he'll be able to pump out a lot of damage. The one-player advantage actually now make that a 5v5 because AZK did end up going down. Self-destruct from Michael will zone him out for a little bit. And there is a nano boost that is let out on to Mezer. And at Dahang and Minstrel both being taken out. There is yet another Earth Shatter from Mezer here. And oh man, Liquid able to clean up all the guys in that Earth Shatter. That is huge from Mezer to be able to allow Team Liquid to hold off this second point. About Mezer making big plays at big times. It was an Earth Shatter that was beautiful, and here comes the nano boost and the whole hog from Connor J. A lot of it got eaten up, but there's going to be a self-destruct in as well. Both sides lose a player. There's only 10 seconds left here, so if Kungarna wants to make this happen, they need to do it right now, and Liquid are finding the kills. They use a sound barrier as well. Ajax, Connor J, Baby Bay, all down on the side of Kungarna, and Liquid are looking strong right here. Michael is going to have to hold as long as he possibly can and stall it out. And Remix is trying to make his way back in. He actually just, well, he tried coming through the house, but he gets Earth Shattered. Someone did touch the point for Kungarna, but I don't know if there's anyone else around. It was Connor J. He switched, and AZK with the tack visor just mowing people. 5 though, as Mezer and Minstrel are getting pretty close themselves. But they're going to be pressing forward. Oh, there was going to be a Graviton, but it gets completely eaten right by D.Va, and here comes Connor J, though. He'll take a whole hog, and he will just send a hang into the corner, completely rinsed. And now Connor J actually getting pinned in. Will get the hook and finish off Mezer. This Roadhog play from Connor J is just beautiful. It's keeping Kungarna, honestly, on this point still. And getting yet another hook, taking down AZK. This guy's a monster. And they're going to press forward and try and get some of the stragglers. He's got the hook online again. Let's see what he can do. Not quite landing at that time. Oops. Something.
Yeah, 30 seconds left on the clock. Dahang has got a nano ID, has a Graviton. AZK is working on his whole hog. Meanwhile, Kungarna with an Earth Shatter, a self-destruct, a nano, and a Graviton. Kungarna should be able to hold this, but here we go. They're kicking off the fight, and the Graviton comes out.
Connor J came out on top of that Roadhog battle, too, as AZK pulled him in. There's a self-destruct, and Graviton came in as well, and there's going to be nano boosts on both sides. Rafa found 2 for himself. Remix has that biotic on him, and he gets charged right into the wall. Remix is so hurt. He just needs one more swing into Remix to finish him off. He does go down. Rafa finished off Remix, but Remix was able to get Mezer before it ended, and we are now in overtime. Liquid got to get bodies onto the cart, and they need to get this first point to stay in it. Either way, they're not going to be looking too good. Blam is staying alive in the back at the moment. ID is going to be in on Soldier, but Baby Bay is working him at the moment. AZK's back in on Tracer, though. He gets 2 for himself. Baby Bay, Blam, both down. Connor J is back himself on Tracer, and here is a sound barrier out from Kungarna, though an Earth Shatter from Mezer is going to send Connor J into the wall, and a self-destruct flying on up from Michael here just to try and zone them off of the cart for a little bit, but Liquid are finally starting to find these kills that they need to take this first point. Mezer yet again coming up with the kills.
They actually do stand a chance of winning this map, even after they got held on the first point for so long. They have 1 minute left to push it to a point that's totally achievable.
Oh, AZK starting it off. Good bubble, though, from Baby Bay to keep his Reinhardt alive. AZK getting taken into the wall as Remix getting the nano boost. Connor J finds Mezer. Michael will get ejected from the soup, but still, it doesn't matter. Kungarna has gotten the frags that they need here. Remix, a few of them for himself. And Liquid will probably have one good fight left in themselves, and really don't have too much to work with in terms of ults. I mean, Mezer's going to have an Earth Shatter in a minute. Rafa coming up soon on a self-destruct, but other than that, not too much. Kungarna, they don't really have too much themselves either.
They got an Earth Shatter, though, and that can be enough.
Yeah,
20 seconds left for Liquid. Kungarna's probably going to hold on to that and wait for the OT in order to shut everything down. But if Remix sees the gap with 10 seconds left, effectively 12 right now, that now is good enough.
It's all going to come down to this. Liquid absolutely need to win this fight. He does go for it. He got a little anxious and will get absolutely nothing. Here is a self-destruct coming on in as AZK is trying to stay alive. He is quite hurt. The Graviton coming in from Baby Bay. Kungarna with 3 right here. Make that 4. Liquid. Only Rafa left on the point, and that should seal the deal right there. Kungarna are going to take Route 66, our first map in this best of 3. Just holding inside of server right now. Kungarna electing to go up on this high ground to start it off. In fact, as they'll just sit here, kind of get some poke going at each other, and Baby Bay gonna wrap around here. Now Connor J dropping to the cart. And we still have not seen a real engagement from either team. Baby Bay actually got himself up top way on the high ground. Normally where Liquid would be defending from, or at least have like an Ana sitting or something, but still just a lot of poke right here. Mezer is the first to fall, though, as Michael goes in and takes him down. So now look for a hook from Connor J. Now that shield, he did get the hook, and Minstrel going down thanks to Remix being there, just swinging his hammer. Now the nano boost out on the side of Kungarna as well. Attack visor from Baby Bay on the backside as well. They're just splitting so many different directions. Liquid doesn't even know where to look. Baby Bay got 2 for himself right there, and Kungarna just coming through, cleaning up on the rest of them. There was a player from Kungarna in so many different spots. Liquid didn't know what to do.
And ID, he might get a Graviton out in this fight. It depends on how long Kungarna lets Liquid live with how many ultimates they have.
Here we go. There's going to be that nano boost. There's a Graviton, a sound barrier as well. 5 of the ultimates being used for Kungarna here, and they are finding the kills. Mezer, Dehang are the first to fall on the side of Liquid. ID along with them. They are getting it, but will they be able to push it all the way to the end? 30 seconds left. Remix.
And an Earth Shatter still locked. He can step up right into the doorway and guarantee nobody touches this point.
Mezer coming out, though. He's going to wait for a few more bodies, maybe. They are going to send one out the opposite side. Mezer did, oh yes, shut down. He got the nano boost onto himself. ID gets shut down as well. I think Kungarna should be able to bring this one home. AZK on Tracer, trying to stall as long as he possibly can. Maybe get Blam in the backline here. That would be a huge pick, but Blam winning that 1v1. And there it is. Kungarna able to push that cart right to the very end.
With one second left,
which is actually really important that they get it with 1 second, because they'll now get time at the end. If, you know, say Liquid caps themselves, finito, done, if they can just hold on for 1 more minute here. And they've been looking good to do that. Connor J is going to have another whole hog here. They have an Earth Shatter. They can have a Graviton, even a sound barrier soon. They're going to be looking to drop out of the ship once Liquid get close enough. Liquid is going to have a couple ultimates for themselves. Earth Shatter and a nano boost. Graviton coming shortly. Baby Bay is going to use it and snag up a lot of guys inside of that one. Here comes a self-destruct landing in the back. Kungarna, they get 3 kills. 30 seconds left for Liquid to get it together. They might have one last attempt at this one, but Rafa's going to be staggered pretty late here, and that attempt will be difficult without him.
Oh, Rafa staggered so much there, but Liquid still holding on 3 ultimates. A Graviton, an Earth Shatter, a Nano. That's a lot. If they put it together in the right order, they can still take this point, but Kungarna holding on with 3 of their own. They've been playing so well so far. It's going to be a struggle for Liquid to even touch the cart.
That's the thing. Kungarna's had really good ultimate management here. Here's Mezer with a big Earth Shatter. That's exactly what they needed. Mezer taking him into the wall there, but gets sent down himself. Connor J is able to get one. It doesn't matter. The ultimates from Liquid don't do anything, and Kungarna are still just eating them alive all over this point.
this payload, and that should seal the deal, certainly, as Rafa goes down right there. He made the switch to Tracer. It's not enough. And Kungarna's defense, again, looking so solid there on Gibraltar. They take this match 2-0.